What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of GoldView. I'm your co-host, Eric.
I'm your co-host, Air. How you doing out there, dog?
Man, we doing good down here, man. It's hot as hell, man. This weather is hot. We trying to escape the summer, man, but we making it through, man. How you doing up there, bro?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. Weather been up here great. Been great
That's
over
what's
the
up.
last couple weeks, dog. So
Y'all done with the 90s?
yeah, I hope so.
Woo,
You
done with
never
the
know.
80s?
I don't know about the 80s, but you know
Ah,
North
that's
Carolina. you know North Carolina weather bipolar.
Yeah,
you know you.
yeah. At least y'all get all 4 seasons, though. At least y'all get that taste of every 4 seasons, man. So
Oh yeah, most
y'all got
definitely,
that
most
to look
definitely.
forward to, man. But we got a loaded show today, bro. We got a jam-packed show today, man. We got the Panthers versus the Saints and how we got steamrolled out there in New Orleans, bro. And that just was horrible. We're gonna get into that. We got the Texans versus the Colts, man, and how that was a close matchup, a divisional matchup, and how we got to see two great quarterbacks that we're gonna see for the foreseeable future. And we also got Winston-Salem State University versus North Carolina A&T and how they had a HBCU showdown in Greensboro, North Carolina. And we're going to get into Dak Prescott. That man got paid, bro. That man got paid. That man got paid. And we're going to talk about Colorado versus Nebraska and what happened in Nebraska on Saturday night, man. We're going to get into it all. We're going to get into it all, man. But first, let's go ahead and get into our first subject of the day, man. I hate that you did it to me. We're going to start off on the bad foot. We're going to just kick it off with the Carolina Panthers just getting straight demolished in New Orleans on the week 1 NFL opener, bro. And it
How you
was
feel about it?
it was nothing to look forward to, bro. Like it was horrible from Bryce Young's first pass attempt going for an interception. I'm like, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it was an overthrow, which was so uncharacteristic of him for a guy who's known to be a little accurate. And some of his interceptions seem to be misread coverages and underthrows. But to see him overthrow 2 interceptions in that game, I was like, bro, what are we doing, man? Like, what's going on? And our offense couldn't move the ball at all. It almost seemed like a continuation of last year, bro. Like,
Yeah.
offense just seemed so hard. Like, the whole game, it just seemed like it was so hard to really just move the ball, create a drive. The time of possession wasn't even close compared to the New Orleans Saints and what they were able to do with the football. I mean, they had Derek Carr in the pocket, comfortable, sitting cozy, bro. Like no edge presence from the Carolina Panthers in order to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. 19 for 23, 200 yards, 8.7 yards per pass attempts, and 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
Bro.
Yeah.
And one of the touchdowns came early on just a busted coverage. J.C. Horn got caught looking in the backfield and burned, bro. And it was just inexcusable, bro. Really inexplicable. And damn, bro, like it was really nothing to look like positive to take away from this game outside of the offensive line played a little bit better from last year. So it wasn't just trash. Some of those sacks, I thought Bryce Young held onto the ball a little bit, but the 3 sacks all came from a corner blitz. He came back there scot-free. Number 3, if I'm not mistaken. Number 3, number 11. But yeah, he came back there just scot-free, bro. And every single time, bro. And it worked every single time, bro. Alontae Taylor, 3 sacks, 3 tackle losses, bro. You can't ask for anything more when you send a corner blitz and it's that effective every time. And his size concerned me in that game, bro. He was getting like when those sacks happen, bro, he slid across the turf a few yards, bro. I'm like,
I mean, they ain't happened didn't that happen last year?
Yeah, but you just to keep seeing it happen. I know he's not a guy that's gonna grow or nothing like that, but he can't step up in the pocket and escape sacks if it ain't side of his elusivity, bro. If it requires him to really be strong and stand in that pocket, I'm afraid it can't happen that much, bro, because when somebody back there and he can't step to the side or step up, and if they get a hand on him, bro, they're just throwing him, bro. He don't even give up a fight. And that's not his fault. I mean, that's his God-given, stature. But I mean, I don't think it affects his ability to throw the football, but I do think it does affect his ability to extend plays at some time or get away from defenders, especially edge rushers and things of that nature, man. But the defense was sloppy. It was poor tackling all over the field, bro. The secondary took a huge step back. I really don't know. I mean, it was just bad, bro. It was really, really, really bad, man. And then to lose a cornerstone in that defense, Derek Brown, to a torn meniscus, season-ending injury. It's bad, bro. It's bad, and I don't know. Um, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like I looked at that yesterday, and I had to, for the first time since Bryce Young been our quarterback, bro. I questioned, like, damn, bro,
You question
is
your
he
quarterback?
really? What did you see yesterday that made you not question him? 43%, 161 passing yards, 0 touchdowns. He ran in a touchdown that was like I mean, you know what I'm saying, in garbage time in the way,
Mhm.
in the goal line. I mean, come on. I
Man.
mean, what do you and the
Uh,
protection was decent too.
yeah, there was a few receivers that was open on a few
Yeah,
plays that
man.
he could toss the ball to. I guess he just didn't play well that game, man. Like you say, I mean, he did get pressured a lot for that corner or safety blitz. Uh, but yeah, I don't know, man. Your offense just couldn't move the ball at all. But y'all couldn't run the ball. Defense couldn't stop nobody. It was like every time I look, y'all putting the ball somewhere.
Right, bro.
Man, it was like y'all y'all just played poorly yesterday, man. I know
Across
first,
the board too, at all 3
yeah, like
phases, bro.
yeah, bro. So hopefully, who y'all got week 2? You know, well, hopefully y'all be able to clean up some things
Right.
next week. But either way, man, it's just like, do you put more blame on the Carolina Panthers to losing that way, or give more credit to the Saints
I give more
to
blame
lose?
to the Carolina Panthers losing it. The New Orleans Saints played good yesterday. I don't want to take no
Yeah,
credit from them because they played a complete game of football yesterday. On all
they
3
did.
levels, from special teams, punt returns, kick returns. We're talking not Andy Dalton, but Derek Carr doing what he needed to do and take
Mhm.
over a game and really take advantage of a poor defense. So I think they played well, but the Carolina Panthers just played really sloppy, and we ran the ball 5 for 22. I mean, it's not a big enough sample size to see what we could have did with the ball because we got such a huge deficit so early. Like the points
Yeah,
just started raining in.
it
I mean, it
was.
was 30-0 at half, bro.
But when y'all went down 10-0 quick, like within the first 5 minutes of the game, I was like, oh, this might be a long one. Okay, that,
Yeah, it was that,
but
and it was
then,
demoralizing too, bro.
yeah, bro, like
Immediately, bro. Immediately.
it was like it was just the way y'all just got, the way y'all played, and the way y'all just got ran over pretty much the whole
Yeah.
game. Shit, we got ran over too in the way. But yeah, bro, it was just like demoralizing. Like you said, it was just, that was a demoralizing loss.
It was horrible to
You know,
watch, and I'm watching it
it
in
was.
passing, man, and able to see what I was able to see, man, and it was just bad, man. Bryce Young looked like he just didn't really know what to do, you know what I'm saying, at times
Mhm.
when he did have time. Um, both the interceptions was just bad, bro. They were
Yeah,
just bad. It was just
that
bad
was.
reads, bro, and
That second one was bad. And then somebody fumble.
oh, Jonathan Mingo fumbled on the reverse play, bro, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"What
yeah,
was that?" It just seemed to get, like, to everybody. That bad game bug or whatever you wanna call it seemed to get
yeah.
a hold to everybody from the defense,
Everybody, bro. Like
everybody
from the start. Like
from the start,
you
bro.
you get Bryce Young throwing the interception, JC Horn getting burnt on the next play.
Yeah,
I mean the next drive, and then he just snowball started rolling downhill. Just all the bad things just started happening to y'all the whole game from start
yeah.
to finish.
It just like you said, it just snowballed, and it continued to snowball. We didn't even get a chance to see some of our shiny new weapons outside of Xavier Legette, which was the best receiver in that game. Whatever you want to take from that, 4 receptions, 35 yards. But man, like he took advantage of all his opportunities, but it's not a lot to build upon looking at what you seen yesterday. I hope because it was a lot of bad quarterback play. I'm gonna run down if you don't mind right quick. It was a
No, go
lot of
ahead.
bad quarterback play across the league. We got Deshaun Watson 53%, 169 yards, 2
Yeah.
interceptions. Bo Nix 62%, 138 yards, 2 interceptions. Kirk Cousins 62%, 155 yards, 2 interceptions. Will Levis 59%, 127 yards, 2 interceptions. He did throw a
Yeah.
touchdown though.
Okay.
Caleb Williams,
Defense.
we know he's a rookie,
Yeah.
48%, 93 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. It just wasn't, and the list goes on. We got
Daniel,
about 3 or
Daniel
4 more quarterbacks.
Jones.
Daniel Jones,
Daniel
Joe
Jones.
Burrow, 164
Yeah.
yards, lost to the Patriots. So it was
Yeah. My boy, he was 9 for 19. We'll get to him, but he was 9 for 19 for 212 yards, 3
right.
touchdowns. So it was just, he played pretty good. He played good.
Yeah, we get into that. But Going 13 for 30, man, 43%. When you had a little time outside of those 3 cornerback blitzes, you got sacked one time outside of that. I just thought it was plenty of room for opportunities to be made. Do I think that we should have just won this game and took away with a lead? No, man, but it would have been nice to see us put up a fight, maybe at least 21 points, bro. If we knew our defense was going to be that bad yesterday, we could at least put up 21 points, man. Like, and not 21 garbage time points, but it was literally nothing to build on, bro. And I'm not out yet on them. I'm not out yet, bro. But if it looks like this for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, it's gonna be hard to like really defend that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys do you think you guys still be like what, third in the division?
After yesterday? Hell nah, bro. I can't say that after third. And bro, and I gotta eat what I said, because I thought the Saints was gonna take a step back. I really did. I really did. But we could just be that bad with no progression, man.
Yeah.
The communication seemed bad. It seemed like he wanted Adam Thielen to go cut a little bit more in on that interception, but they just didn't have a lot of play time, man. I mean, played one drive in the preseason with a new coach, new offensive coordinator, knew everything, man. So I pray to God that that's what we could chalk it up to, and it gets better as the season progresses. But that was nasty, bro.
Yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty, bro. So I got y'all losing the division, maybe last.
Maybe so, likely, bro. And I can't even argue on that, bro.
Yeah, so Saints might sweep y'all this year.
I would hope so. If they can beat us like that the first time, I would hope so.
And you hope to get swept. Okay.
I would hope on their end that they can, bro. If you can beat a team 47-10, first meeting of the year, can you not beat them a second? I would like us this to be the only loss in the damn season, but I know that's not just being realistic. After seeing what I seen yesterday, then you lose the shining star on your defense, bro. I don't know what to think now, bro.
Yeah, man. No, you had a tough weekend to deal with that. I mean, I did too, with us losing against the Texans.
But you seen over there, man.
I see some ups and downs from the offense.
Okay.
Definitely big plays. We could definitely have the big plays, because that kept us in the game. Those big plays from Anthony Richardson to Alec Pierce, both passes, the 65-yard touchdown bomb. They did the other 54-yard touchdown to Ashton Doolin. Yeah. Another 50-something yard pass to Alec Pierce again. And the block punt. And then we stopped them on third down. Then we blocked the punt. And then we get Jonathan Taylor in the end zone. Anthony Richardson ran for a touchdown. Man, it was just big plays kept us in the game. Defense, man, oh Lord, the defense. Our secondary didn't play bad, but
it wasn't horrible.
It wasn't horrible, but they could have played better. Tank Dell also had another 100-yard game. I believe Stephon Diggs had 2 touchdowns. On third and fourth down, CJ Stroud went 9 for 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
It was just like our defense, our secondary could have played a little bit better. Not bad, but better. Our front seven, though, yeah, no, we need to get that fixed. I don't know what we had going. I don't know what we had going on yesterday. I don't know why Joe Mixon went for 160 yards on the ground. That shit was just pissing me off.
That's the only reason you guys lost that game, was because you couldn't stop the run. That's the only reason you guys lost that game. If you guys could contain the run, you guys would have won the game. I'm not saying you guys would have won it convincingly, but I think you guys would have won.
Yeah, we could have won. And we did miss that 2-point conversion. I like the play call that he called, but I think in that situation you don't need to get too damn cute trying to do all the extra shit. Like 2-point conversion, you got JT and Anthony Richardson. Just run the ball in. Just run the ball in. But yeah, man, I think it was a tough game, heartbreaking loss. But what I was hearing all week, we were just going to flat out get our ass whooped. That's what I was hearing all week. But we did lose in a heartbreaking loss.
A loss is a loss, but it wasn't an ugly loss. But a loss is a loss, bro.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't
had
y'all
something.
ass whooping
It
loss.
was inspiring. He had something to build on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. There was a few throws that AR did miss, but I just like the way that he just got clutch in the fourth quarter too. Like he threw the ball, the deep bomb to Alec Pierce, got in the red zone. We ran another play, but then we went for a 4th and 1, and it was a quarterback draw.
Yeah,
Old boy trying to tackle him on the like 1 yard line, truck
yeah.
him right into the end zone,
Try to run into the end
right in
zone.
the end zone. So
And I
I
seen a
like,
play, man, when I was going back and looking at it, I seen a play where one of the defensive tackles and even one of the Houston players had to like kind of tap him when he slammed Anthony Richardson down. And that's the
mhm,
man, that's the thing about his size. He's so big, you're gonna have people that want to just really tee off on him. Cause I was like, damn, that was a bit unnecessary, man. Like he
yeah,
did took him and was like, boom. I was like, damn. And
but
goddamn, when
they,
his teammates even tapped him, was like, bro, come on, come on, come on. Because it
yeah,
was just
like
like, and
man,
then, but even Anthony Richardson got up, had his helmet off, and smiled like, yeah, man, he a tough guy. But it just sucks to see that people paint a target on a big guy back like that.
yeah, bro, they be doing that to all the big quarterbacks for
Yeah,
years. I mean,
yeah, dude.
from Big Ben to Cam Newton to Andrew Luck, the bigger the quarterback, the harder they fall, bro. So
Right.
that's so I don't know, man. I do like the way we played yesterday offensively. Had no big plays that really helped us out. I like the we just got cleaned up on the defensive end on the front seven. There's ain't no way Joe Mixon should have ran it off from 159 yards and JT didn't.
Yeah. Because you
So
guys pass rush is consistent, bro. I mean, 4 sacks for a total
yeah,
loss of 30 yards. I mean, you guys can consistently get to the quarterback no matter what unit you guys go against. Like you said, now that run defense, like you said, could use some retooling.
hmm and like I like how we using Latu like just all over
Yeah.
defensive line. Like he's not just standing in one spot, even though that's what we pretty much drafted him to do, just come off the edge. And I expect to see him come off the edge a lot more this season.
Right,
Um,
right.
but he was blitzing from the inside the A and B gaps. Like
Yeah. It
he
was a
was just
couple of
doing his
times that
thing.
DeForest Buckner had got back there and he was right hip to hip with him back there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, him and Zaire Franklin. What
yeah,
we did, like we actually dialed up a couple blitzes this game, man. I'm actually here for it because last year we was not a blitzing team. It was just our front four going to get quarterbacks,
yeah,
right? So it was just like I'm a here for us going to get blitzes, but then our secondary got to play better because
yeah,
when you blitz and pretty much man coverage, so secondary got to play a little bit better. We had a couple 30 to 14s or 30 longs that they converted that really pissed me off because that same shit that happened last year.
yeah. Like the one when he got
Um,
outside the pocket and threw it across his body. I'm like, yo, what the
yeah,
hell?
yeah, that one. And then it was another one that he threw the Tank Dell on the out route. And
Bro,
Tank Dell made an amazing catch and get both feet in and got his kneecap down. I was
yeah,
like, bro, ain't no way he makes that catch, but he made it. And to me, that should have been knocked down or a pick, but that didn't happen. But it was like those 30 longs, we just need to be able to get off the field, in my opinion.
yeah.
So yeah, man, like that's what I
But
take away from it. But
you
yeah,
guys
CJ
are a
Stroud.
physical defense that can swarm the ball. Like I said, Nick Cross, Julian Blackman,
Mhm.
and EJ Speed, the 3 leading tacklers, had all over 10 tackles in this game. So you got guys that can attack the football and be really aggressive.
So yeah, like Nick Cross and Julian Blackman, all they tackles came from Joe Mixon getting up to
Yeah,
that level. And
right.
like kudos to them for just stopping them.
Making sure, yeah,
Like it stopped right there. Like you ain't getting past us. But other than that, man, Joe Mixon was just churning them legs like over and over. I was like, bro, it was getting annoying, bro. Every time it
yeah,
was like every time they hiked the ball, hand the ball off to him, I was like, man, shit, that's 6 yards right there. And then another
yeah,
six,
man.
then another 6 yards. I was just, bro, can we please stop Joe
Like,
Mixon from running the ball? Like it like seeing us getting like demolished over and over and over again. I'm like, bro, we need to
yeah,
stop.
man. You
So
guys got to be able to stop the run, and I think maybe you will because like I said, I love you guys as front seven.
yeah.
Like I said, you good on one half of it, which is that pass rush. Like I said, if you could just get good on that end, I think you guys would be semi-complete on defense. I think you could use a little help in the secondary, but
Yeah,
hey, I like what you
most
guys got
definitely.
over there. That was a hell of a damn game yesterday, too. Hell of a game. You guys
It was,
even frustrated CJ Stroud at times with the different sacks and at the times that they were coming. So
mhm.
You guys got a feisty ass defense, bro. And that live arm from Anthony Richardson, like you said earlier, is going to be the reason why you guys may not be totally out of games, unless you're getting blown out or something like that. Okay, whatever. But his live big arm is going to be the reason you guys can consistently stay in games, bro.
Yeah, man, that throw that he threw to that touchdown pass that he threw to Alec Pierce, with slipping down to the
He
ground and
slipped and
came
got
back
back up.
and flung that shit 65 yards in the air. Like you don't and put it. It was a dime too.
It was a
It
dime.
was an absolute
That's
dime.
what I'm talking about with the strong pocket presence. You get what I'm saying, bro? I feel
Mhm.
like his size, his natural given ability had something to do with that. Being able to slip in the pocket, stand up, and still see over the middle of the pocket and make a 75-yard drop in the bucket is amazing, bro. And it was just amazing, bro, to see it.
It
Like
was, bro.
the
And then he
opposite
did,
from my guy just hurt, bro. Just to see him get thrown
yeah.
around. It's like, no,
Then he did it multiple times in the game.
multiple times, bro. Like
Multiple times. So,
that deep ball is going to be something that's consistently a part of you guys' offense, bro. And I love it, man.
yeah, most definitely.
And you didn't even have time to work at Adonai Mitchell. Y'all didn't even have to really, not saying you didn't have to because it would have been nice, but you
He
guys
did
were able to have an effective deep ball without,
he
Adonai
did
Mitchell.
he did overthrow him on one play.
Okay.
Then, yeah, it was a like a little double move. He did overthrow him.
Right.
That could have been 6. That could have made the game different. And then that pass, the second time he threw it to Alec Pierce, and y'all Mitchell was open. But I guess he just
Man,
threw it to
he
Alec
had
Pierce.
5 targets, so they was trying to look his way. It just
Mhm.
didn't brew for him early on. And it was the same kind of thing with what's his name? Not to get too far off topic, but Marvin Harrison Jr. out there in Arizona. They had a solid game out there
Yeah.
for 3/4 of play, but he wasn't a big part of that offense yesterday.
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there.
Yeah. So we'll see these guys, progress. Just like my guy Xavier Legette, we'll see these guys kind of try to get more and more into the offense, because I definitely see a huge spot for Adonai Mitchell on you guys' offense, especially with the big arm of Anthony Richardson, bro.
I do too, man. Like, yeah, I'm excited for this year.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all got a lot to look forward to.
most definitely. And go ahead and slide into this WSSU versus North Carolina State.
HBCU showdown.
Man, 14 years in the making.
Okay.
Man, haven't played since 14 years ago. It was a close game. We came out. What was the final score?
27-20.
27-20 in overtime.
Yeah,
Man,
bro.
nailed by
Good
the dog.
game.
Like, man, Winston-Salem State came down and took the lead in the fourth quarter, gave us 3 minutes to get down the field. We just started running the ball. Like,
Once you guys started running the ball, bro,
Mhm.
that duo back there that y'all get in the backfield, Wesley Graves and Kenji Christian, they dangerous back there, bro. They dangerous back there. And you can lean on them, bro. You can lean on them throughout the course of a game, bro.
Most definitely. And I'll say the one thing about Winston State, they came out ready to fire. Like, they
did, bro.
ready. They was ready. I did like that goal line stand that they had.
Where they stopped the run?
Man, they stopped. I was mad. I was like,
that big buddy up.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro. They had 2 people right there, knocked them down. I was like, bro. Come on now, y'all. We gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that. But that was a hell of a goal line stand.
A hell of a goal line stand. And WSSU, bro, they got a playmaker at quarterback. Damian Lee, bro, he's a certified playmaker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them throws that he was making outside the pocket and some of those runs that he was taking over with, bro's a playmaker over there, dog.
Most definitely, man. And dog, it was just some of the plays that they was running, man. It was like damn, I'm trying to remember the play. I like going with the 3 minutes left in the quarter. I mean, the fourth quarter, we moving the ball down the field to kick the field goal. Man, that was clutch by us, because I wasn't sure if we could be able to do it, but we was able to drive down the field, get the field goal, force the overtime. Then we would get the overtime, score the touchdown. Cause we was on offense first. Typically in college, you want to be on defense first for overtime. But we was on offense first, got on offense, scored the touchdown. And then we was able to stop Winston-Salem State.
Yeah, man, was able to stop him, bro. Dude, that offense was balling yesterday for North Carolina A&T, man. I mean, Saturday, excuse me. 408 yards of total offense, man, and 174 yards passing. The run game, like we mentioned earlier, was the really highlight of that damn offense, bro. They was them two dudes is like that, man. I'm like, bro, these dudes going crazy. And
like that.
y'all run block is like that too for North Carolina A&T.
Yeah, man, we were sitting there just rolling throughout the whole game. And when we broke out that last touchdown in overtime, it was a
Yeah,
running play. I believe Graves scored on it.
yeah,
And he seen that hole bust out to the right.
yeah,
Touchdown, man. I ain't gonna lie. The one thing that I would say, Winston State did get fatigued towards the end of the game.
yeah. They
Like
even had to bring in another running back because that first running back, I think, had to switch out for fresh legs or something like that, man, because he was starting to hit that wall and whatnot. Once they brought him in, he started breaking through.
Yeah, and then their defensive line started, like, you could visibly see that their defensive line was tired. From
Yeah,
like
they
from
started off physical.
Yeah, they started off physical, and then there was a few pass plays down the stretch that we was able to complete and stuff like that. But you can definitely tell that they were fatigued because our quarterback just had a lot of time back there.
A
Sitting there
lot of
just
time,
chilling.
bro. A lot
Yeah.
of time. That offensive line your guys got down there in North Carolina A&T is something special, bro, for real. They're
Yeah.
very versatile, able to reach levels on the pass protection and the run block, bro. As long as you can carry that through the season, shit, you might be able to run the CIAA, if I'm not mistaken, the conference, right?
Yeah, CAA.
CAA, my bad.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I won't be at that North Carolina versus South Carolina State University game at the end of this month. So
where's that
hopefully
at?
we get Orangeburg.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
gonna be what's happening right there. That's gonna be what's
yeah,
happening. That should be a good showdown right there.
most definitely. It's a good showdown every year, man. Every time we play South Carolina
That's
State, man.
That's what's happening right there.
Yeah, man. Well, shit. Let's go ahead and slide into the man that got paid, man. Dak Prescott, highest
Hey,
paid player in NFL history. What was that? I think $240 million.
yep, 230 of it guaranteed.
That's what, about 60 mil a year or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Man, paid. Like I can't blame him from getting his money. Like, even though the money came on game day, right hours before kickoff.
They cleared the check. That
They
motherfucker
cleared
with the ink was still wet on that paper when kickoff was happening, baby. That was like,
Yeah,
damn,
bro.
like they got it done and kicked the ass too.
Yeah, man. They got it done. They whooped Cleveland ass. That shit was crazy, man. Because I was talking shit to a Dallas fan before the game happened. I was like, man, when y'all lose, I don't want to hear nothing. But
They went up, they whooped
yeah,
ass in
they
Cleveland, bro.
whooped,
In
man,
Cleveland, bro. Is he the
in
guy?
Cleveland.
Is Dak Prescott worthy of that contract that he got? I don't think they had
Shit, he
any other
better.
option, bro.
He better be.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, we can say that. I mean, we can say that about the guy that he played, and we see what
yeah.
happened. Like, we starting. I think you can close to 70% say, or 80% say that the contract was a mistake for the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson. Because
Yeah, I don't know, man. Deshaun Watson, that was crazy.
we're not even seeing like anything remotely close, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's
And
not even remotely close.
yesterday Dak didn't have the greatest of great games, but they had a good game as a team. So it was just, do you think Dak Prescott will be able to bring a Super Bowl to Dallas within the next 4 years with this contract?
Him and CD Lamb got paid. If they can get another running back, which would be hard to do, especially this season,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
need.
why not? I think they have a chance to actually get into the NFC Championship. I really do. Can they actually get over that hump? I don't know, but that seems to be the narrative for a lot of the teams in the NFC. So it really wouldn't surprise me if they got to the NFC Championship this year, as long as Dak Prescott can continue to do what he do and camouflage himself within these games. Because sometimes he understands, like, yo, I got to take over this game. And sometimes he understands I have to go with the flow of the game, which don't require much. Like you said yesterday, 19 for 32, 179 yards and a touchdown, 85.3 quarterback rating. It wasn't necessarily eye-popping or popping off the page, but it was a commanding lead, 33-17, not at home.
And that punt return, man. When I seen that punt return, I was like, I already knew the game was over, but that punt return, I was like, by Turbin, man. I was like, yeah.
And he might be one of the best returners in the league. Devontae Turpin, buddy is nice, man. On kick return and punt. He is nice, bro.
Yeah, came from the XFL or UFL, whichever one.
Like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
definitely nice with the return, man. Because when I seen that, I was like, yeah, this ball game over with. Hopefully, well, I ain't gonna say hopefully, but Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys do have a chance to at least make it to the NFC Championship or something like that. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen because they be saying
Right.
they're gonna win the Super Bowl every year for the last 28 years.
They got the most confidence in all of the NFL, man. As far as all franchises, fan bases, bro, they got the most like confident fan base I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah, man, most definitely, most definitely. So congratulations, Dad, for getting his money. That was a can't blame you from there, man. That's a lot
Hell
of money.
no.
I mean, over here chilling, making $6 million a year, bro. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and slide into Coach Prime, man. Colorado versus Nebraska. What you feel about what's your thoughts on how Coach Prime took an L, the same L y'all took?
I'm glad you said that. The same way I felt about the Carolina Panthers. Now the scores were not the same way I felt about Colorado. And what I mean by that is continuation of last year. That pass protection is not it. It's not it. It's not even close to
Nah,
being it.
nah,
6
not it.
sacks. I mean, you can't have that happen, bro. It was times it seemed that Shador was starting to get, I ain't gonna say scared, but he was starting to be a little hesitant at how he was
Mhm.
moving in the pocket, man. Because I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, you getting mollywopped out there, man, getting bulldozed in the pocket, bro. That shit don't look no fun.
Nah,
So, man,
and you can't relieve any pressure off of them because y'all can't run the ball.
at all,
So yeah,
at all. And he
like
hinted at that in the post game interview, saying, "Why would we, continue to lean on something that we don't do well?"
yeah, yeah, bro. It was just embarrassing, like in the trenches, both offense and defensively,
Yeah,
man.
and that's where
Like
that game was controlled at the whole
yeah,
night.
like the whole night. I mean, with Nebraska were just out there running up and down the field
Yep.
uh, all night. Like they couldn't stop anything
Yep,
even
their
front.
quarterback didn't get sacked not one time. Like you said, they could
Yeah,
run the
man.
ball at will. It was just embarrassing in the trenches, bro.
It was, man. I know you got Warren Sapp as your defensive line, as one of your defensive line coaches. So, man, I know I feel like he may be a good coach, but he just like I don't know, the talent's there, man.
The talent's
Like,
not there, bro. The talent is not there down low, man. They're getting out, man. They're getting out. It's too much of a physical game down there for the guys that they have, especially on
mhm.
the offensive line side, bro. I mean, you can't even attempt to bring extra protection back there because it seems like almost everybody down there is just getting beat. So you can't even hide or rotate alignment. I mean, because it's almost every play, bro. He didn't have time to do nothing.
Yeah, like absolutely nothing. I know Travis
Nothing.
Hunter. I think Travis Hunter had what 7 catches, 110 yards or something like that.
Right. Right. And a
Uh,
lot of those came in the second half when, the momentum was already zapped out of the game from the first pick six to the block
yeah,
field goal when they was trying to put three on the board when they were already down
mhm.
21-0. It
At the
was
half.
just,
Yeah,
oh my God, man.
yeah, bro. That was just a ugly loss from
Yeah.
Colorado, man. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to step it back up. I do know the next game. I believe they play Colorado State next week. I think. But who knows, man? Like they might win that game. I know not Shador, Shallow Sanders. I know he got a broken wing over there now, so
I
I don't
seen
know.
that.
Yeah, so I don't know if he will be able to come back into the fold anytime soon. So
Right, right. It,
yeah,
it
man, they
it was just nothing like it was nothing to build on that game outside of you having elite skill players. And if you don't have time, those skilled players can't do nothing, bro. Like,
no, like
Shador
they
Sanders
do.
and Travis Hunter, it's no time to they let any plays to develop when we face these other big schools.
Yeah, man, like they got elite DBs and wide receivers and
Yeah,
of course Shador Sanders, but they ain't got no running back
right. Jimmy
and no
Horn couldn't
offensive
do
line.
nothing. Yeah.
Nah,
It
bro,
just
like
wasn't no, it just they couldn't let nothing to develop, man.
yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Coach Prime to do something, but I mean
Yeah.
this ain't looking too good over there, man. It ain't looking too good.
No, just gotta get the talent up front because then we're gonna start trickling into the narrative of because that happens every time quarterbacks come out in the draft. Can Shador Sanders beat big teams, big schools, beat big programs? And a lot
Mhm.
of that is not because of him, it's because he didn't have the time or the protection to really showcase his ability because he have a big arm, man. He has a big
Yeah,
arm. So and he's accurate as hell.
yeah,
And make
he is.
plays on the run as well. So It sucks, man, because this is probably the year he's gonna come out in the draft and he doesn't have no type of protection. I feel like that's some of that's gonna leak into his eval for the the pre-draft.
Yeah, that may play a big part of his
It sucks,
evaluation,
man.
but yeah, I do like Shador Sanders as a
Oh yeah,
quarterback.
of course. He's still one of the best
Yeah,
quarterbacks in this draft upcoming. It just sucks that you're not going to be able to see a Heisman year from him, or some great
yeah,
huge plays or huge plays on the highlight reel,
hmm
unless
and
it's against a lower tier team.
yeah, and speaking of that, damn, I was named the Nebraska quarterback.
Raiola. I forget his
Yeah,
first name, but I know his last name is Raiola.
yeah, man, he dressing up like Patrick Mahomes everywhere he goes. It's just like, dog, come on, man, you ain't gotta do it to the T like that, but dog, like, I mean, to each his own. If you want to do
Yeah.
that thing, if you want to do that thing, he could ball out, but man, just be yourself, dog.
Just be yourself, man. And it was 2 plays that I seen that was interception worthy that he threw. And guess what was happening on both of those plays? He was off platform. Seemed like he was trying to make a jump throw. In my personal opinion, trying to do some impersonation shit, because when I seen it, both of those times he didn't need to leave his platform in order to make those throws. I'm like, just scale it back a little bit with the imitation shit, bro. Just scale it
Yeah,
back.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. If you want to look after somebody and model your game after somebody, that's the person to do it. I get it. But also
Yeah,
be yourself, man.
I feel you on that, most definitely. Gotta be yourself out there. Oh, yo, look, that's all I got for the show,
That's
man.
all
You
I
got
got.
anything? All right, y'all. That's all we got. Yeah, man. We talked about the Panthers versus Saints and how they got their ass. Well, we talked about a heartbreaker loss against the Texans, 29-27. We talked about the heartbreaking loss at WSSU to North Carolina A&T Aggies. We talked about Dak Prescott getting his money. We talked about Colorado versus Nebraska. So please like, comment, and subscribe to GoldView. We'll catch y'all next week, man. Holler at us.
Peace.